Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Q, man, back at y'all with another video, man. If y'all are new to the channel, please like, comment, share, subscribe, man. You know the vibes. Appreciate y'all for checking out the channel, man. As you can see, the area looks different, the vibes different. Um, had to rearrange my setup, man. Started getting tired of the old setup. Got tired of recording in my bed with a tripod. Figured I'd try something different, man. Before I start this video off, y'all, I wanted to give a special shout out to my boy Blue Guap, man. Blue Guap Heat Zone. Um, my boy donated to the channel yesterday, man. Hooked me up with some cool things that I needed to further along, my career here on YouTube. um, my boy also has himself a YouTube channel as well, so if y'all would be as kindly as to sub my boy up, man, on Blue Guap Heat Zone, man. He makes some pretty good content, man. You guys I'm pretty sure y'all will enjoy his content a lot. So if y'all would be nice to sub my boy up, man, I appreciate that, man. His YouTube channel will be in the description. Now, so I got all that out of the way, man. More drama, man, with AJ Brown. Seems to me like, looks to me, and it seems to me like my boy still not over the trade rumors. You know what I mean? The trade rumors started really coming about, like, I want to say like maybe a couple weeks ago. I made a video about it. Y'all, if y'all want to check that video out on my channel, it's still on there. But yeah, let's get into these rumors, man. So apparently AJ Brown went on WIP the other day and put them on blast. So I'm guessing AJ Brown is fed up with the media, man. So he just finally decided to address the toxic media, which can be the Philadelphia sports media. And you know me, y'all. I love Philadelphia Eagles. I love Philly sports, man. You know what I mean? Blue collar, work hard, all that good stuff. But can we be a little hard on these players sometimes? Yes. Um, Me personally, I'm not a fanboy, so and you know what I mean, fanboy. The fanboys is the guys that like the Eagles lose, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, when the Eagles lose games, I don't be feeling great either, but I don't go too far. I mean, there's a certain way of not taking it too far. You don't want to go too far. You know what I mean? I understand we love our Eagles, man, but we got to remember that these guys are human beings too, and you know what I mean? They got their own personal things going on too outside of football. But let's get into these rumors, man. AJ Brown went on WIP and put him on blast. AJ Brown said, "What's the deal? You guys are supposed to be supporting Philly, but it don't turn out to be that. Why you make up so many rumors, because most of the rumors don't even be real. Those are rumors that you guys are making up and everybody runs with." Yeah, I do agree that a lot of times when beat writers and beat reporters report or write about something, I'm not gonna go as far as to say that it's not true all the time, but it is a business, just like everything else is a business in this world, unfortunately. So they're gonna do the best they can to make the most money, and that sometimes that means, you know, putting out crazy headlines about certain players and stuff like that. You know how the media does it, guys. You know how the media works. But yeah, I can see where he's coming from. When it comes to Philly, man, it takes you have to have thick skin. Let's start there. You gotta be a real thick-skinned person to play in Philly. Can't Not everybody can play in Philly, man. I've seen a lot of guys, man, like Nelson Aguilar, um, just to name a few off the top of my head right now. Jalen Rager. These guys, man, they didn't have the mentality that it took to play in Philly, man. Like when Jalen Rager was dropping a whole bunch of passes and he wasn't playing up to his 21st overall pick billing. He would go back and forth with fans on on social media and all types of stuff. He wasn't built to play here, and guess what? He's not here. I think AJ Brown is a different story though. AJ Brown has had an amazing career, man, ever since he came to the Eagles, man. Like I want to say 18 touchdown receptions, like 3,200 something receiving yards ever since he came to Philly. He's been putting on, man, for the city, man. But he is a little fed up with how the media is in Philly, which is not surprising considering where AJ Brown, went to college. He went to college in Ole Miss. You know what I mean? Ole Miss is not Alabama. Ole Miss is not no big school, so he can only imagine he was getting some media attention, but it wasn't as to the degree as Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Philly is one of the biggest sports cities in the U.S. You know what I mean? So anything you do or anything you say, they'll remember it and they'll put it under a magnifying glass and pick it apart. You know what I mean? That's just what Philly does. So, but like I said, AJ played at Old Miss with DK. So he wasn't really in a spotlight like that. After Old Miss, that he was playing for the Titans. He was with the Titans for a while before the Eagles traded for him. And like I said, not really a big market when it comes to football. Titans, I think that, yeah. So he wasn't really getting a lot of media attention there either. Now, I feel like the early success when it comes to AJ Brown joining the Eagles might have played a role in how he views the Philly media, because AJ Brown up until last season really gotten a lot of scrutiny. He hasn't really experienced the scrutiny of the fans. You know what I mean? Because his first year in Philly, they went to the Super Bowl, so there was really nothing for us to complain about. You know what I mean? This is what I know about Eagles fans. In Eagles media, Philly media in general. When you're playing good, they love when you're playing great, they love you. When you suck, they hate you. You know what I mean? It just comes with the territory. So when AJ first got here, him and Jalen, they both went to a Super Bowl. Not really a lot to complain about, right? But until this past season, where the Eagles at towards the tail end of the stretch, they weren't the same team. They fizzled out. There was a lot of embarrassing losses that we took from the hands of the Cowboys and the 49ers and the Seahawks and the Cardinals and the Giants. So there was room for criticism there, and AJ's finally getting a dose of that. Around them couple of games down the stretch that we were losing, AJ was refusing to talk to the media, and for good reason. You know what I mean? He didn't want to put himself more in a hole than what he already was. I guess he wasn't trying to say something out of character. You know what I mean? Because he knows how Philly media is. They're quick to blow something up for some clicks. You know what I mean? So that was really an uncomfortable situation for the team. So yeah, WIP AJ Brown did go on there and he did say that he loves Philly. He wants to play in Philly. He wants to be here for the long haul. He loves the fans and all that. And I truly believe that AJ Brown does love the fans and he does love playing for the Eagles. I don't think he wants to get traded or anything. I just feel like AJ Brown would like for the Philly media and the beat reporters to kind of ease up on him a little bit. Just ease up on these players in general, you guys. Like I say this all the time, these guys are humans, man. You know what I mean? I feel like us as fans, I'm not gonna say me because I'm not a part of this. You know what I mean? I like to scrutinize players too when I see them not trying hard and stuff like that. But as far as, you know what I mean, throwing popcorn on him when throwing popcorn on the coach when he's walking out of the stadium just because he couldn't win a football game. Um, Criticizing AJ Brown and being up his ass 24/7 because he won't talk to the media is kind of crazy to me. I just feel like there should be like certain boundaries that us as fans need to respect when it comes to these players, man. When they drop a game winning touchdown, I don't want to see fans and these guys' DMs sending them death threats and stuff like that, man. These guys have families too, man, and these guys have their own lives to live just like we do. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, man. I want the Eagles to win Super Bowls. I love it when the Eagles win games, man. All that good stuff, man. I love it when the Eagles won the Super Bowl 2017. I really want to get back to that feeling. Haven't felt that feeling in a long time. The feeling was unreal. Of course, man, we all want these guys to play great, to be successful and all that good stuff. But at the same time, you guys do have to remember that there's certain lines that you just don't cross, man. And these guys aren't just professional athletes, man. They're that are making millions of dollars. They're human beings just like us, man. So let's treat them like let's treat them like what they are, humans. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think I seen something on. I seen something on Instagram just the other day where AJ Brown I think it was people are saying that it's a burner account, but I don't believe it's a burner account. I really do believe it was AJ that went off on the Philly media, and then later on proceeded to post something on on Instagram saying that it's not him, but whoever this is cooking. Now, this is how crazy and how dumbfounded the world can be. A lot of people are still questioning if that was AJ Brown that posted that. My honest opinion, I do believe it was AJ that did that. But at the same time, man, I can't really scrutinize the guy for it because I do kind of agree with him. I do believe that there are times when the media does take things a little too far, man. I mean, let these people breathe, man. You guys can't win the Super Bowl. We can't win the Super Bowl every year, y'all. Especially when you got teams like Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes and them boys, man, running around. You're not going to win the Super Bowl every year. I feel like us as Eagles fans, we have been spoiled when it comes to winning and all this good stuff, man. We've been spoiled these past couple of years, man. So, we just need to learn how to enjoy the ride. I mean, whatever happens, man. I'm sticking behind these players 100% until they're not in the Eagles uniform anymore. Good, whether they play good, whether they play bad, I'm gonna always support them regardless. As long as they got them wings on their helmets, man. You know what I mean? So, man, I want to say before I let y'all go, I want to say shout out to AJ Brown, man, for standing his ground and standing up to the media, man. Hats off to you, man. Dude said he stands up to bullies, and one of the biggest bullies, man, as we all know, can be the Philly media. So shout out to AJ, man, for standing his ground, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna fault the guy, man. All he does is put in work. All he does is, put on for the city, man. And I do feel like win, lose, or draw, we should be behind these guys 100%. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today, man. If y'all like the video, man, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace, y'all, man. Peace.